Hi everyone, one of my students has asked me to comment on the Premier Oil share price, which I'm more than happy to do. Well, look, let's look at trading and investment strategies separately. We look at this, and of course, as you will all know, all of you following it, it is at ridiculously low levels in terms of where it's been historically. If we zoom in to that, we can see that it can move from as low as 10 to 50, a five-fold return in the space of no time. And when oil hit $20, I said to my students, look, this is one of those companies you hold until it doubles, then you get the hell out of there. You don't hang around. You can see why you don't hang around on a trading strategy, because it takes you all the way up, increases your money fivefold, and then lets you down again. And it's done that time and time again. So it's untrustworthy from a trading perspective, other than for the short term, which is what all trading is. And the short term, most definitely, you're looking at, you would have to bet on this going from 15 down to testing the March lows. Will it get there? Probably not. I suspect it won't go as low as that. But certainly the short term looks to be a downward move in that. Okay, it doesn't take a rocket scientist to tell you that, and the obvious target being that. I don't think it'll go as low as that. And then if you wanted some more evidence, that is the MACD. One of the reasons why I don't think it'll quite drop as far as that, we're already oversold on the stochastic and see some kind of bounce up, which would see it drop a little bit and then recover. Okay, well, that's fine. From a trading perspective, in the very short term, you can see which direction I'm talking about. Well, wait a minute. The problem of being short this stock is, again, you could get very sharp rises and short covering. So I wouldn't necessarily want to be short the stock. Does that mean I want to be long? No. The probably more acceptable trade for this would, before we move to investing, would be holding it, as I said, wait for it to double. But the downside being that you could look at it going as low as 10. Will it go bust? Well, on a valuation, growth and income level, it's not exactly the best. I'm not necessarily saying it might not go bust, but you might, if you're risk averse, say, well, okay, my risk of loss is 100%, so my upside better be 100%. Would you stay greedy and say, no, I'll hold it until it gets up 200%? Well, if you want to be greedy, you better, because of the risks involved, extend your time frame. So then we move into more the investing side, which is you say to yourself, look, oil's probably going to double at least in the next 2 to 3 years. If you're willing to wait 2 years, on an investment perspective in something like Premier Oil, the risk is you lose your money. The upside is it goes back to the levels it was most recently at a 50 and you get the hell out. So in that case, you're what? Tripling your money, 3 times the upside, 1 times the downside. None of those are necessarily very palatable. But if I was forced to make a strategy on the trading side and the investment side, that's how I would do the analysis. I hope that was useful to you. If you liked it, please let me know. And if wherever this is posted, you've got the ability to click like, please do. And I'll do some more for you. Thank you very much.